Hey you guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, then welcome here for the very first time. I am Carmen, and today we are watching Season 4, Episode 3 of The Expanse. I am so excited. The way we left off last episode with Holden, I guess, igniting, turning on, doing something to all of the structures on the surface of Amos / Nutera, right? And we're gonna see what the hell that is, what that does. We had Holden, almost get squished into it, but Holden almost dying is kind of typical at this point. Still stresses me out every time, but I'm also kind of used to it. We also had Amos having a little bit of fun. We had Marty, as Amos calls him, I can't remember his actual name, killing a belter. Just like shooting him right in the head. So I'm gonna assume that that's gonna cause a lot of tensions in the camp. We had Naomi struggling with her body adjusting to life on a planet, and I'm really worried that she's gonna push it too far. So hopefully Alex will be there to have her back, keep an eye on her, all of that stuff. What else did we have? We had Bobby and her nephew and a bunch of shit going down on Mars. We had Christian asking her to work for her, which I need her to accept. All right, I think that's a good enough recap, you guys. Probably don't even need it. Honestly, I kind of recap it for myself to get to remember where the hell I am. But I'm going to stop rambling at you guys now. You probably aren't watching the intro anyway, but if you are, leave a comment below that says Bobby is the best. I mean, y'all could probably leave that comment anyway, but anyway, again, no more rambling. Let's just get into it. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Everybody back up.
Amos hasn't picked a side yet.
The lightning is moving in a straight line.
Is it? Where's it going?
Amos, you've got lightning
Coming your way. It's gonna hit the settlement.
Amos, get the cover now!
How do you know where lightning's gonna strike?
Is everyone okay?
More or less. Sounds like we all dodged a bullet.
Well, most of us did. Murphy shot one of the belters.
Murphy.
What?
Is that his name?
I don't know. I didn't see how it started, only the end of it.
Murphy shot an unarmed man in
Cold blood, and no one did anything.
The lightning blew this place up right after.
Amos, keep a lid on the situation.
Okay, you want me to shoot Morty?
No, I don't want anyone to shoot anyone. Just do what you can.
Is Amos just calling him a different name every time?
Secure our modules. No one lifts a finger to help them.
Fuck you. Relax, please. Can you take care of yourself?
Sensors first picked it up here.
She knows where that is.
Mr. Holden, it's Dr. Okoye.
I'm a little busy right now, Doctor.
the lightning phenomenon seems to have started at the ruins.
I'm aware.
We need to go there now.
I'm already there.
How did you get there so quickly?
He was already there.
Because we're celebrities?
I'll see you there.
Did
No.
he say
Doctor, it's
because
really
we're
not
celebrities?
I'm coming. I'll be there soon.
Everybody finally gets a fair chance. Denying people
Everybody
an
gets a
opportunity.
pony and a blowjob. She sounds like she's running for fucking prom queen.
You really fucked things up for David.
Where is he?
He's safe. But that can quickly change if you don't cooperate.
Who are you, her dad?
I'm David's new full-time employer.
What do you want?
Just the money I lost. I'd say that's fair.
I don't have it.
But you do have access to the military storage rooms at the shipyard. All you need to do is accidentally leave one of the security doors open.
What are you stealing?
That's none of your fucking business.
If it's weapons, I'm not gonna help you hurt people.
It isn't weapons.
You're from the Rocinante?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Naomi Nagata. She's the chief engineer. I told you about her. You went to university, did I?
Yes. In the belt.
That's what I want to do. They think I can't.
We know you can. And one day...
We're not having this conversation again.
Lucia.
We're building a home here, Felsia. We need to accept that.
And she has dreams.
Lucia, I got a thing going. Rounding up some people for later today.
Are you crazy? You were right there. You saw what happened.
Yeah, that's the reason we must do this now.
Does he have everything bugged?
What do you think you're doing?
I need some parts.
All RC equipment stays here.
You're not using it.
Mercury's orders.
Serious? A fucking generator.
And it's ours. Put it down now.
Oh, you're making a mistake.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. Just let him take it. What the fuck, Amos?
What?
He needed a
You're
generator.
getting shot?
No.
Because you were about to.
No, he wasn't.
Listen, Mercury is my boss. My job is to follow orders. So don't think I won't shoot you if you pull that kind of shit again.
So does that mean we're not fucking anymore?
Of course not.
No, I guess.
Cool. See you later then.
There's been another incident, Anulis.
New Terra. That's what our citizens call it.
Does its name change what's happening there? Of course not. Because we don't know what's happening there. None of us do. Which is my goddamn point.
Colonizations of the ring systems is inevitable. And whatever is out there, we'll deal with it because that is the history of our species.
Right up to the moment that our species ceases to exist.
I want to report a kidnapping.
And what's the missing person's name?
David Draper.
If this
I understand you want to report a kidnapping?
detective is the
I'm
same.
Detective
I
Lisa
fucking knew it.
A goddamn call.
I knew it.
An immaculate record and a high conviction rate. You're a disgraced and dishonorably discharged Marine with a
She
wild
has done
story about
more
drug dealers
for everybody than you ever will.
Coming in for David or for me, bring a gun. I don't want to kill an unarmed man.
All the cops in this, on every planet, are just shady.
You seem to know a lot more than you're telling me. Why is that?
Because they do.
I'm really not at liberty to discuss it.
Stopped. The lightning stopped.
Crisis averted.
Crisis not averted. Crisis not averted.
Yes.
Something's happening.
Just me.
Oh god.
Guys.
I saw something too.
We just experienced an earthquake.
There are 3 seismometer spikes. Plant 1 where you are now, the other 2 as far apart as you can. 50-kilometer minimum separation. Use that, and I can pinpoint the source of the quake.
Okay.
What did you do, Holden? Like...
You attacked some of my people here today.
They attacked him first.
You undermined my team's authority. You put everybody here in danger, including your own crew.
Is that a threat?
Is that a threat? I'm just making sure you understand the situation.
I would not fuck with Amos if I were you.
Mercury.
Oh, he actually called him by his name.
The others don't get it yet, but I know what you are.
What is that?
A killer. You have all these excuses that make you seem right, but the truth is,
You like it?
Dick got hard when you smoked that guy in front of everybody, and you can't wait to do it again. But from one killer to another, you don't want to try that shit with my people.
Someday I think you and I are going to end up bloody.
How about now? I'm free right now.
No, you don't want to fuck with him right now? I mean, I wouldn't.
Nancy Gao was accepted into the apprentice lottery on her first try. 1 week after she applied.
No one's that lucky.
Yeah.
We found an addendum attached to her application.
There was
from former
something shady.
Secretary of Education, Javid, formally requesting that her application be given special consideration.
She jumped the line. She cheated.
What do you want to do with this?
Tell people.
Leak it. Discreetly.
What's that? Tight beam encryption module. Is that communications? Belters?
Just having a conversation.
Like you were with the man you shot?
Belters, who is playing victim.
Well, we've had a lot of practice because of men like you. Men who think our lives are disposable for your own gains.
Your lives. I had 23 of mine in the ground before they even set foot on.
That doesn't give you the right to play judge, jury, and executioner. Not while we're here. You're not gonna get away.
Naomi.
Naomi.
Hon. I said do not overexert yourself.
Guys, do you see this?
Yeah.
You should be on top of it.
I think they see it. What is it? Is it something coming out of the ground? Yeah, it's something coming out of the ground.
You know, a person with your training and skill set could make a lot of money.
I have a job.
After what they did to you, you don't owe this place anything.
I mean, I agree with that, but I don't want her to.
Criminal.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Two of ours who said the same thing were put into recycler less than a day later.
Lay the fuck down.
You don't go back up to well soon, you'll be dead. Just like them.
You have to do it, Naomi.
If it continues on its current course, it's gonna clip the edge of the settlement. They're gonna get flattened. This might be a good time to talk to Miller.
Yeah. You stay over there. He gotta be alone. Just pretend you don't hear a man talking to himself. He's not showing up.
Linking to the Ross's fire controls. We're gonna drop a torpedo on that thing. Conventional warhead.
What?
I can.
No. You can't do that.
Watch us.
We are witnessing something that human beings have never seen before. And your first instinct is to destroy it?
Yeah, before it destroys us.
No.
Oh, okay. You know, I'm saying this is maybe not the best idea. Yeah, I don't think that it's.
Get out! Get out now!
Alright, so as always, that was a really good episode. I actually really want to watch the next one right now, but I don't have enough space on my camera or enough time. But yeah, soon. But you guys, okay, so a lot of stuff happened in this episode. We're definitely advancing the plot. We are going further. I'm gonna stop rambling and actually start talking about the episode. So we had a lot of stuff. So there's a lot to talk about. One, let's just start with Amos, because like Amos, you know how much I love him. I just love him. He's literally the best character. Like the amount of love that I have for him is great. But he was really funny in this episode. He's always really funny, but he was really awesome also. Again, he's always really awesome. But I just loved when he went to get the generator from what was it? What are they called? The Earth people, right? The Earthers. And he's like, okay, well, we need a generator. They have it. They're not using it. I'm gonna fucking get it, you know? And so he did. And then those foolish little Earth people were trying to stop him. And like, y'all clearly don't know Amos, because that's not happening. And obviously it didn't. And then his girl, she was like, just let him have it, it's fine. And then she was kind of having this argument with him, and he's like, wait, but we're still gonna like have sex, right? And like, yeah, of course you are. You know, she was like, yeah, or whatever. That was just funny to me. I really loved Amos's scene with Murtry, I think is his name. Also, I love Amos just calling him every M name but his name until he is actually confronting him, and then he's like, I know who you are. I know your name, and I know who you are, and I know the kind of person that you are. But I just love him being like Murphy, like all these other names, like he can't be fucking bothered to actually call him his name, which is funny. But the scene where he's talking to him and he's like, I know who you are. You killed that guy and you liked it. You liked that everybody was watching you. You liked that you killed him. That's who you are. And he was like, oh, he foolishly thought that he knew who Amos was, but he doesn't. And I just loved the conversation in general, and him saying, oh, I think we're gonna get bloody eventually, like we're gonna have to fight each other essentially. And Amos was like, well, what about right now? Like I'm not doing anything. You want to go right now? And of course he didn't. He walked the fuck away. But I just love him. I just love Amos. I love him. And I will call him Amos and Amos. Like, I'm sorry. I love him. He's literally the best. I don't know. Anyway, I liked all of the Naomi scenes. I liked the scenes with, I can't remember that lady's name, but her and her husband, I think Jacob, and their daughter Farzia? Farzia? I think. I really liked the scene with Naomi and her and the husband and the daughter, and she wants to be like Naomi. She wants to be an engineer, and she wants to go to college, and she wants to get off of this planet, which, to be fair, is really understandable. Literally, they're the only people on this planet. It takes living in like a small town to a whole different level, you know? She just wants to go back to her home and the place that she knew, and she dreams of a different kind of future for herself. And I think that that's fair, and I can understand her mom wanting to keep an eye on her and keep her close. And I think the father wants more for her than this planet, you know? But there's obviously some tension there. I don't know, I just liked that just kind of normal family dynamic. And it's just with a Belter family in a future where you can go to an entirely new system and an entirely new planet, you know? It's kind of cool to still see just basic human problems in that setting, I guess. And it's just cool to see like somebody like, Naomi, she's so cool, I want to be just like her, you know, because like Naomi is fucking badass, you know. And I just wish that she would listen to her body and the multiple people who have told her that she needs to take it easy. Like, I'm just stressed that she won't do it, but I just really hope that she will, and that she'll start to get better, because I think as long as she keeps taking the drugs and takes it easy and keeps going to the planet, then like maybe over time her cardiovascular system can get strong enough to deal with it. Like, I don't know. I don't fucking know how that would work. But I think she's just doing too much too fast, you know? To go to a different planet real quick, let's talk about Bobby and Mars and her nephew and all of that stuff. So we had the inevitable consequences of Bobby's actions in the last episode, and her nephew got kidnapped, kind of, right? And he was forced to work off his debt to the people that he was working for. And Bobby, of course, wanted to rectify that, and she ended up meeting with this guy who ran it and all this stuff, and he wanted her to do something illegal, and because, you know, she's Bobby, she went to the cops instead. And then, of course, it turns out that he's a cop. Anyway, so she ended up having to do the thing anyway in order to keep her nephew safe. And what they wanted was, what was it? It was a tight beam. I wrote it down, hold on. A tight beam encryption module. And they got like 8 to 10 of them. I can't remember how many were in the little boxes. And I'm pretty sure that has to do with communications, and I'm not sure what the Belters that he sold it to would want with those, but I'm curious as to what they're going to do with it. He also offered Bobby a chance to be a part of his criminal ring of criminality. I don't know. And she said no, but then they kind of like kept the camera on her and there was like panning and all that stuff. So like I'm a little bit worried that she's going to feel like she doesn't have a choice and she has to say yes, because I don't think Bobby cares about money or anything. But I do think that she feels very stuck where she is and like her talents are going to waste, which is very accurate because she is fucking stuck and she deserves way better and her talents are going to waste. Of course, I wish that she would like join the crew of the Rossi or go to Earth with Christian or do anything besides, you know, what this guy wants her to do. But I don't know if she's gonna really see those as viable options. So we're just gonna have to see where that goes. To take it to yet another planet, we had Christian on Earth against Gao, I think is her name. And she's kind of running for office now against this lady. It's the lady who resigned as her, I don't remember what her job was before, but she resigned because she believes there's not enough jobs or opportunities for people on Earth, so we should allow people on Earth to go to Illis/New Terra and, or at least go through the rings and see what opportunities there are there. Where Christian doesn't want another Eros, she doesn't want people to die, she wants to take the cautious approach, I would say. And so there was a difference of opinion there. And so now they are going to be running against each other for political office. Christian found some dirt on her because politics is a dirty fucking game. And I hope that that lady understood that. Like, if you have any shred of dirt, if you have a fucking kernel of sand, if you have like literally a speck of dirt in your past, they will find it, because that's what politics is. But that lady very shadily got picked in the lottery, and I'm curious as to what the story behind that's gonna be. It's interesting, right? Because I'm of two minds when it comes to what they're both saying. Like, I understand where Gao is coming from, and I also understand where Christian's coming from, because she saw firsthand the destruction that the proto-molecule can bring, and she saw firsthand the devastation of it and what it can do. And so I think that, or at least maybe not firsthand, but she saw a lot closer, right? And so I think that it's easier for the lady who's only been on Earth to sort of take the stance that she's taking. And I think it's interesting too, because she called, like, Christian called it Illis, and she pointed out to her, no, it's New Terra, that's what our people call it. And it's just, I talked about it in the last episode, or the episode before that, I can't remember, but it's pretty fucked up, right? Because the Belters found it, they named it, and now people from other planets like Earth and Mars or whatever are like, well, we don't like that, so we're gonna name it this, you know? Like, no, you didn't fucking find it. When scientists find things, or people find things, they get to fucking name it. Like, that's the thing, you know? You don't just get to go and be like, but we like this name better, you know? But I think that that's very typical of the relationship between Earth, Mars, and the Belt in the first place, so I don't know. It's kind of interesting because it shows that Christian is a little bit more open-minded about the Belt and all of that than she was before, which is nice. Character growth. We're here for it. All right, so I think the last thing that I want to talk about is Holden, Alex, Jenny Mills from Sleepy Hollow, I can't remember her name on the show, and the structure that was coming out of the ground. Okay, the lightning went in a straight line, it seems like all around the planet, kind of, right? And then there was an earthquake, which was really another structure like the one that's already out of the ground, coming out of the ground. And it was in danger of clipping the town, so Holden felt their only choice was to, I don't know that that's gonna be a good plan. I don't know that that's gonna, like, it seems to temporarily stop it, but like, I don't know. I don't think that that's gonna be a good way to go. But we already went that way, so we're just gonna have to see what the consequences of going that way are now, because he did it. So I think that he said earlier that he doesn't think they can trust Miller anymore. So when Alex said, like, hey, maybe you should talk to Miller, and then he tried for like a second, I think that he doesn't think that he could take what Miller says at face value. So he doesn't think that it's worth spending the time to try to contact him when he's not going to be certain of what he's saying, So I think that's why he did it. I really hope it does not come back to bite everyone in the ass, but we're going to have to see. There is one more thing that I want to talk about that I forgot about, and that is Murtry murdered a bunch of people again. This time he got his friends to help him, but he is just murdering fucking people, and we still don't know that those are the people who actually just, sabotaged the landing pad. I feel like it's implied that they could be, but you still can't just murder people in cold blood, you know what I mean? Like, you can't do this. This is just a bad situation in this town, and then Holden and them are going to come back, and it's a bad situation. Naomi's needs to rest and calm the fuck down. Amos is doing whatever the fuck Amos is doing. I mean, he's trying to keep an eye on that guy. He's just trying to have a little fun. There's a lot happening. There is a lot happening. And I'm very excited about it. I'm very interested in this. It's really interesting to see all of them on a planet, because I'm just really not used to, obviously, seeing them in this sort of dynamic, in this sort of, not world, but in this atmosphere? That's not the right word. Setting. I'm not used to seeing them all in this setting. And it's very interesting to sort of see how they're interacting with each other. We're getting a lot more of Holden and Alex, where we usually get a lot more of Amos and Alex. And so that's interesting to me. Yeah. I don't know. I really like this season so far. I am very interested in where it's going to go. I wish I could watch the next episode right now, but I can't. But please, as always, let me know what you thought in the comments down below with no spoilers. And that's it. So until next time. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.